time for the Brainiac Minute. Get ready. Here's your host, John Boyce.
In one of the most famous plays in NFL history, who caught the Immaculate reception in the 1972 AFC Divisional Playoff? Franco Harris. The Immaculate reception was a walk-off touchdown which occurred in the AFC Divisional Playoff game in the NFL between the Steelers and the Oakland Raiders, with his team trailing 7-6 on fourth down and only 22 seconds left in the game. Steelers quarterback Terry Bradshaw threw a pass that bounced off the helmet of a Raiders player. Steelers fullback Franco Harris caught it just before it hit the ground and ran it in for a game-winning touchdown. NFL Films chose the Immaculate reception as the greatest play of all time. The play was also selected as the greatest play in NFL history by the NFL Network. The play proved to be a turning point for the Pittsburgh Steelers, reversing 4 decades of futility with their first ever playoff win. They would go on to win 4 Super Bowls by the end of the 70s. Come on out this Tuesday night to East Nashville Beer Works and play a little trivia with me. It's free and family friendly. We're in the middle of the NFL playoffs, so you might hear another NFL playoff question or maybe a little college basketball. There's always movie and TV questions, as well as history, geography, arts and literature, and much more. That's every single Tuesday at East Nashville Beer Works, Wilson County at 6:30. For more information, follow Brainiac Trivia on Facebook and Instagram.
Tuesday.
There and Back Again is an alternate name for what famous 1930s novel? The Hobbit. The Hobbit, or There and Back Again, is a children's fantasy novel by English writer J.R.R. Tolkien. It was published in 1937 to wide critical acclaim. The book is recognized as a classic in children's literature and is one of the best-selling books of all time, with over 100 million copies sold. However, the Hobbit sequel, The Lord of the Rings, is often claimed to be its greatest legacy. The plots share the same basic structure in the same sequence. The stories are both quests starting at Bag End, the home of Bilbo Baggins. Bilbo hosts a party that sets the novel's main plot into motion. The Lord of the Rings is one of the best-selling books ever written, with over 150 million copies sold.
Wednesday.
What is a baby porcupine called? A porcupet. After beavers, porcupines are the second largest rodent found in America, weighing up to 35 pounds. Along with hair, their body sports up to 30,000 barbed quills, each 1 to 4 inches long. They're made of the same substance found in our hair and fingernails. The quills detach easily when touched. Now, contrary to legend, porcupines cannot shoot their quills, but they are able to raise them. They emit a pungent odor similar to stinky cheese to let predators know they're serious about defending themselves. If cornered, they will swing their tails like a mace. Shy and nocturnal creatures, porcupines do not hibernate. They spend much of their time in trees, searching for food and sometimes nesting in the branches. The lifespan of a North American porcupine can really vary, living anywhere from 5 to 18 years in the wild, but can be much longer in captivity. The oldest recorded porcupine lived to be over 32 years old. Every Wednesday at 7 o'clock, you can play a family-friendly free Brainiac Trivia game hosted by me at Town Square Social right here in Lebanon. If you're new to the area and looking to meet new people, this is a great opportunity. You can come and play once, or you can continue to play week after week. Either way, it's a great way to come out, have a good time, and make some new friends. For more information, follow Brainiac Trivia on Facebook and Instagram.
Thursday.
Commonly used to describe the Republican political party. What does GOP stand for? The Grand Old Party. As early as the 1870s, politicians and newspapers began to refer to the Republican Party as both the Grand Old Party and the Gallant Old Party to emphasize its role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. However, in spite of its nickname, the Grand Old Party was only a mere teenager in the early 1870s, since the Republican Party had been formed in 1854 by former Whig Party members to oppose the expansion of slavery into Western territories. 2025 is going to be a great year at the Capitol Theater and Brainiac Trivia. Trivia. This year, I'll be hosting 6 different movie trivia events. On May 24th, we'll have 1980s trivia, followed by a screening of Weird Science. July 19th, I'll host 1990s movie trivia, followed by a screening of Billy Madison. September 27th, for the first time ever, I'll host Greatest Franchises, featuring Marvel, Harry Potter, Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings. Afterwards, we'll have a screening of the Harry Potter movie Prisoner of Azkaban. On October 11th, Halloween movie trivia, followed by Sleepy Hollow. On November 15th, Disney movie trivia, followed by the animated version of Robin Hood. And on December 20th, to get you in the Christmas mood, Christmas movie trivia, followed by Home Alone 2. Tickets are available now at CapitolTheaterTN.com.
Friday.
In which ocean are the famous Galápagos Islands located? In the Pacific. The Galápagos Islands are a collection of volcanic islands in the eastern Pacific, located around the equator around 560 miles west of mainland South America. The islands are named for their giant tortoises, which were more plentiful at the time of their discovery. Even though famous for its diverse wildlife, you may be surprised to learn there are penguins that live there. The Galápagos penguin is the only penguin species that lives north of the equator and is endemic to the islands. They live in caves and crevices in the coastal lava and on beaches near sea level, but they are currently endangered with only around 2,000 left.
This podcast was produced from the Brainiac Minute. Airs daily on WANT 98.9 FM at 9:10 a.m. and 4:30 p.m.